On the 2nd of April, world leaders from the G20 Group will come here to decide what they can do to help the global economy.
As London prepares to host the summit, the economic conditions could not look much worse. Around the world, governments are having to bail out financial institutions. Some well-known company names have all but collapsed. Unemployment is going up and trade is going down. This year, global GDP is expected to fall by 0.6%, and trade is expected to fall by a staggering 2.8%. The economic conditions, while this summit takes place in London, could hardly look worse. It is very fitting that the summit is taking place here in London. If there's one clear message that London can give the summit, it's that economic openness works. And that's important in a downturn. London has historically attracted foreign capital and people to its city. There are more than 500 banks headquartered here, and it continues to attract a number of financial institutions, such as Deutsche Bank behind me, which has invested heavily in the city.
It is not only the movement of capital, but also the movement of people that has benefited the UK. For centuries, the UK has become home to thousands of immigrants. Émigré European banking families, such as the Hambros, Schroders, and Rothschilds, have helped make the square mile one of the most prosperous financial centres in the world. And the UK has maintained this tradition of openness to outsiders. In 2004, it was one of only 3 member states to fully open its borders to the new European Union countries. And London has become a truly international city and one of the most dynamic city economies in the world.
So the guiding principle of this G20 summit should be economic openness. There's been a worrying tendency towards protectionism from some countries. Even the EU's single market has come under stress. There are many things this G20 summit needs to achieve. Trade, economic reform, regulation, but above all, we need a commitment to economic openness. This is the summit that can achieve that. It represents 90% of global GDP, 80% of world trade, and 2/3 of the world population. A commitment to economic openness is what we're after. And London, with its more recent and distant past, can be an inspiration for that goal.